This is Brian. In this training video, we're going to talk about the video selection as well as setting the daily schedule for the webinar. In the previous training video, we taught you how to upload your videos to the server. And the ones that have been uploaded and are active, those are listed here in the drop box, the select box. You can see I've got a number of videos that I've uploaded here. If you want to not select a video, you just select none. However, in this case, I want to select a video that's already been uploaded called Web 2 Secrets. And the lag time in minutes, this is the number of minutes past the webinar start that attendees can still arrive and the webinar video will activate or play. In this case, I'll set it at 15 minutes past the start time. Now on the right hand box it's called the daily schedule. And today is Monday. I'm making this training video on Monday around 2 p.m. Now to note, all of these times that you set or select here are in your local time. The software will recognize your locale and time zone and auto-convert the time, so you don't have to think about converting into an Eastern time or Pacific time. You just enter your own start time in your local time zone. So I am in Central Time, and right now this is set up for 11 a.m. or 11 in the morning on Monday, which is today. And I'm going to open up the webinar URL to see what it looks like. In other words, we've arrived too late for the webinar. And now you can see that we've arrived too late. It says the webinar is over, and it still provides the display information because I have that enabled. Now if I want to set up the webinar, for example, to start at 2 o'clock p.m. And I've got, again, a lag time of 15 minutes, so my local time is 2:03, so the webinar should start up because I'm arriving to the webinar a few minutes after the start time. So I'll update the webinar into the database, and then we're going to go here and refresh the screen, and you'll see that in fact it does start up as we've arrived on time and within the lag time.
Welcome to our free workshop on marketing guerrilla tactics, the secret to
Each day you can have a separate start time for the webinar. You can see Monday through Sunday are listed here with separate times for each day, which makes it nice and convenient. Now, I do want to mention that if you either select none or no video selected, or you select none of the days to show the webinar, none of them are selected, or no video is selected. Let's update the webinar. Let's update. Let's refresh. You'll see that the webinar screen will say that the webinar is not available. Again, just to recap, if you select no video or none of the days of the week are selected, the webinar page display will say the webinar is not available, which is as it should be. It still will give the information on the webinar. Okay, that's it for the daily schedule and the video selection. Again, if we moved it back to the video and selected Monday, update webinar, and then go to the webinar screen, refresh, you'll see that the webinar in fact plays.
Let's get started.
Let's do this. We're gonna arrive past 15 minutes. So let's set the webinar at 1:45 p.m. and the time, my local time right is 2:05 p.m. So we're arriving after 15 minutes, later than the lag time. Let's update the webinar, refresh, and you get there and it says the webinar is over. So we've arrived too late for the webinar. So just showing what happens, what it looks like if you arrive too late for the webinar. Okay, next training video, we're going to talk about setting up the display information.